one bliss, highly favored, one bliss, highly favored.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at some of the most reliable WWE action figures. Now, what I mean when I say that is, these are the figures that you don't have to worry about replacing. Like, once you get this character or this version of the superstar, you don't got to worry about getting another one down the line or replacing it at all. These are just going to be probably the best version of these characters. So I'll start off with some honorable mentions. First up, the top pick, CM Punk. This guy was so close to making it. I love the attire so much. The red camo gear with the gray is really nice. The sculpted wrist and hand tape. The head sculpt is probably the best CM Punk head sculpt we've seen. Definitely the most realistic for sure. The torso is awesome for him, and we haven't seen it since. But then I realized that the new Saturday Night's Main Event figure is coming out. That one is going to have the drug-free tats and the leg tats. So if you don't have a CM Punk, or if you don't have this CM Punk, I would wait for the Saturday Night's Main Event one so you can get the drug-free and the leg tats. I'm not going to pick that one up just because it's too similar in my opinion. And I can honestly care less about those tattoos. But if you don't have a CM Punk, I would just wait for the Saturday Night's Main Event one. And I can see a lot of people wanting to replace this CM Punk with that Saturday Night's Main Event one because of the tattoos. But yeah, I mean, we also do have, you know, from the same set, the Roman Reigns. I thought about putting this guy on here, but Roman's been rocking an elbow pad recently. It's only a matter of time before they give us a figure with the elbow pad and everything, so people are probably going to want to get that one. Also, they keep switching out his gauntlet size, giving him the bigger gauntlet mold. I don't know if people are a big fan of that or not. And this attire is very similar to previous Roman Reigns attires, like the SummerSlam figure and a couple of his Ultimates, while we have the new Elite 126 in the white, so I can see a lot of people wanting to pick that one up as well. But I personally will still go with this one just because the torso and the head sculpt. But then at the same time, if you do really like the white boots and the white gauntlets, maybe you could pick up the WrestleMania one in the Elite 126 line and then get the basic so you can get the better gauntlet size mold. But if you do like the big gauntlets, I mean, that's fine too. But yeah, man, that's why that Roman and Punk are on there. But I absolutely love those figures. And for me personally, they are must-haves, but I can see why they wouldn't be for other people. But the first guy that I do have on the list is Chad Gable. He's not a guy that we do get a lot of figures of anyways. So the next one they make, you know, maybe you'd want to pick it up just because you haven't seen a Chad Gable in a while. But, I mean, this one is perfectly fine. I don't know what they can do to make it better. Maybe they could give him a serious head sculpt instead of the smiling one. But this is still based off his heel run anyways. And it still has a smiling head sculpt. And it looks just like him. He poses amazing. I mean, the El Grande Americano figures have been coming out. I mean, we've only gotten one so far, but I'm sure we're going to get plenty more, whether it's original or the Ludwig Kaiser version of El Grande Americano. And it's using the exact same formula, just with a different head sculpt. So once you get this Chad Gable figure, I think you'll be good on Chad Gable figures, and you won't have to worry about getting a new one anytime soon. Next up, we have from Elite Series 121, Carmelo Hayes. I love this figure so much. One of the most underrated figures from that set. I thought that set was pretty decent, but this Carmelo Hayes is definitely the best figure in that set. Beautiful attire with the, you know, tights. The last figure we saw of him had the trunks. He's been wearing the tights recently. Unless he goes back to the trunks, that'd really be the only reason why this figure wouldn't be reliable or relevant. But he does have most of his tattoos, I believe. I believe he might be missing one. Like, I believe he has a tattoo right there that he might be missing. But I could be wrong on that. You could correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But, yeah, man, this figure is pretty much perfect. The only thing is he's been rocking a jacket recently. So maybe you can get a custom one. But I really do like this head sculpt for Melo, too. Definitely way better than his first Elite. Next up, we have J.D. McDonough. Another guy we don't get too much of. But this is perfect because even if he does leave Judgment Day, he's just wearing a black and white attire anyways. That's JD's normal logo. That's not a Judgment Day logo. I don't think there's any Judgment Day logos on here. These are all just his logos. And he's just wearing black and white. So you don't got to worry about anything. Really cool hair sculpt here. Really nice head sculpt. And he poses really well. This is a perfect JD McDonough figure. So you won't have to worry about replacing that anytime soon. I don't know how they can make a better JD McDonough figure than that. Maybe they make one with like wet hair. Maybe they might change the torso and give him like a smiling head sculpt. But I don't know what else they can do for J.D. McDonough. Next up, we have the Elite Series 102, Gunther. The fact that this figure still holds up is insane. I don't think they made a better Gunther than this, hence why I haven't picked up another Gunther. The Ultimate looks kind of too skinny. I don't hate the smaller arm mold for Gunther, but I would definitely still go with the bigger one. They should have done that with the Ultimate. Maybe that new Best of Ultimate will be pretty good, but I don't know what they can do that will top this Elite Gunther. The formula is so good. The torso, the arms, the legs, the attire is pretty decent on this guy. Like, there's nothing they can do that would make a better Gunther than this one right here. This is perfect. The jacket is awesome. That is the Gunther to get. Also, the greatest hits one in the black works perfectly fine. I wouldn't get the Elite 121. I think this head sculpt is way better than the Elite 121 head sculpt. That one does come with the World Heavyweight Championship, so if you care about that more than the head sculpt, then go ahead and get that one. But this Gunther and the greatest hits in black are the Gunthers to get. But moving things over to some Ultimate Editions, we have the Ultimate Edition Series 29, Dominic Mysterio. There's no way they make a better Dominic than this. He's got all his updated tattoos besides the neck tattoo, which the neck is kind of covered up anyways. So even if they do make a Dominic with the neck tattoo, you're not going to be seeing it too much. So I don't know how much of a factor that's going to play into, you know, if you want to replace this Ultimate. But yeah, man, the attire is really nice with the black and white, really clean. Like I said, if he leaves Judgment Day, you don't got to worry about that because Judgment Day just wears black and white. So it's a pretty, you know, neutral color combination. But the cloth towel is way better than the Elite rubber one. The vest is really nicely sculpted and it fits him really well. And all three head sculpts look just like Dominic. So that is the Dominic Mysterio to get. And there's no Dominic they can make that would replace that one. Don't get me wrong, that Hall of Champions one in the white gear does look really, really good. But the Ultimate is pretty much irreplaceable. Next up, we have the Ultimate Edition Series 27, Logan Paul. I mean, you can honestly put any Logan Paul here. Both his top picks, the one in the blue and the black and yellow, is good. The Defining Moments looks pretty good. I thought about picking up that Defining Moments, but I really don't need it, to be honest, because this Ultimate is perfect. I would do like the head sculpts that come with this guy, the Screaming one. He doesn't have the tongue out. I think they're going to leave that one exclusive to the Mattel Creations Ultimate. If you have the Mattel Creations Ultimate, you can stick to that one too. But this one is just more widely available. You can find this in stores, and it's still available online. And I kind of prefer the green and black over the, you know, black and yellow. Even the silver on here is really nice. The Prime bottle, the United States Championship. This is the Logan Paul to get without a shadow of a doubt. Nothing is wrong with that Logan Paul figure. And the last guy that I have on here, the last figure I have on here, is the brand new Best of Ultimate Edition Series 7 Cody Rhodes figure. Look at this guy. He looks so good. I did switch out the head sculpt with the basic and the, you know, the flaming hoodie. That basic, I did switch out the head sculpt because that one doesn't have the neck tattoo. And I personally don't like the neck tattoo. If you have the Mattel Creations Ultimate, this is pretty much that figure, just a repaint. So you could probably stick with the Mattel Creations Ultimate. But, dude, the mask, the championship, look at that championship. And it's kind of why I would say, you know, maybe pick this one up over the Mattel Creations. Also, you can't really get the Mattel Creations anymore. But it's just if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. But that championship looks so nice with the side plates. This is the best looking championship we've seen in a very long time. The formula is really accurate for Cody Rhodes, and he poses really nice. So this is without a shadow of a doubt the Cody Rhodes to pick up. But those are all the figures I came up with. I guess you can throw in a Seth Rollins as an honorable mention. All his figures are pretty much the same, so it's going to be hard to really pick one. But if you really wanted me to pick one, I would probably go with the Ultimate, just because the Ultimates pose a little better. And it's sometimes risky with the Elites, with the leg. You never know if it's going to be, you know, tight or anything. So I would definitely stick with the Ultimate. The red and black is clean. But Seth is always changing up his attires in real life, so it's really hard to just stick to one. Sometimes he may wear baggy pants and, you know, Nikes. Sometimes he will go back to the tights with some crazy designs. You never know with Seth Rollins. But I think that Ultimate is playing it pretty safe. But this new top pick is also beautiful. The Galaxy gear and the head sculpt with the blonde hair looks a little bit better. But I would probably go with the Ultimate or even the Ultimate Edition Series 17. This one is just a little more widely available. And the entrance jacket on this is so good. Probably the best we've seen. So, yeah, if I were to pick a Seth, I'd pick that one. But all Seths are pretty similar. And you pretty much can't go wrong with any Seth. But the entrance gear on this one is probably the best. But that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy, I would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. If you have any of these figures, let me know in the comments below. And let me know which figures you think are the most reliable in the comments below. But that's going to do it for me. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm bliss, highly favored. I'm bliss, highly favored.